Now again, don't ask me the hard questions that you should have asked her, because I will just tell you to go and talk to Mary. I think we have someone else famous in the room. Richard, would you please come up? Give a hand to Richard. They're a really happy group here. Thank you very much for being here. Richard's going to walk us through the close.
Thank you, Rodriguez. I just want to take this opportunity for to say thank you to the Met Council. Really, it was them that came to us. Oh, before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm Richard G, and I'm currently the president of the Chinese Business Association. So it was them, in my case, it was Wei Pham, who contacted me and talked to me about this project and this opportunity. I really appreciate it. I used to work for the state, and I kind of know how the government works, and I think these guys really do the first-class work, and please give them a round of applause. I just also want to say that we live here. This is our home, although sometimes we seem isolated within our community, but nevertheless, we are part of the general society. And we pay taxes. These are the projects that government designed to serve us. And first of all, we should know of these projects and take advantage of it. But also, these are tax dollar projects. And thankfully, that through all the years of civil rights and everything, there are laws that require that the government resources be distributed kind of, throughout evenly and equitably, fairly. But with all the laws and requirements, if we don't participate, hey, they couldn't drag us to it. So that still wouldn't work. But lastly, I kind of look at this as a two-way street. On the one hand, this is government resources that are kind of set aside, not exactly set aside, but kind of set aside. That's the difference between requirements and goals. These are goals. If we don't participate, they are not going to be distributed to us. But we have to participate. So that, that's why it's a goal set. But on the other hand, it's also opportunity for us to contribute, to build our neighborhood. So I myself have an import and a manufacturing business. So this is not really my neck of the woods per se, but I think, first of all, I'm really grateful that the Met Council had this outreach as well as St. Paul City. But I decided that this is a project that's worth of investing my time, and hopefully from our community, the Chinese community, will have more participation. I know there had quite a few more people who expressed the interest in coming, but how the schedule goes. I also have my colleague Charles Lee here, but in general, I just encourage everybody to participate and appreciate the Met Council for a wonderful job they're doing. Thank you. And thank you for coming too. Oh, before I go, I also want to mention that Met Council came to us, but they didn't want to come down as like, we're the government and I'm talking to you. They wanted to approach us that this is really a community-sponsored event. So we had the Chinese Business Association, the Vietnamese Social Services, the CAPI, Cambodian Assistance Program Incorporated.
United Cambodian Association.
Southeast Asian community, and also the Lao family community. So this is really a kind of a community-sponsored project, and I hope from here on, this is really a community effort. And we Asians, we helped build America in the history too, and we should continue to do that. So, And I also appreciate the resource table staff.
Richard, now I told you that he was going to be here, didn't I? That I was just taking his place and that I would say things to you that were maybe true or untrue and then he would have to defend them later.
My apologies being late.
Give him a hand. Thank you, Richard. Now, if our resource folks are too full on their food, you will find them at the tables. So again, we have the Minnesota Department of Transportation. See, they're running to the tables now. The City of St. Paul, Metro Transit, Mary from the Coalition of Diversity in Construction and from the St. Paul unions. She can talk with you about the unions. And then we have Pat and the outreach staff who are with Central Quarter. Thank you very much. I hope the food was good. Was the food okay?
Terrific.
Did you eat so much that you can't move? Okay, good. Well, if there's more on your, if there's more, feel free to eat it because that's what it's here for. And thank you very much for coming and make sure to talk to the folks at the research table. That's it, folks.